Hey y'all, so I just did on TikTok the read for the week. I'm going to continue to pull some other stuff for the week because with TikTok you only get 3 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and continue pulling. So what I pulled so far, I have Black Tourmaline here to protect us from our energy this week. I have Dragon's Blood, burning for incense, and just the thing that I was saying on my TikTok is that we have a full moon in Gemini reading, our full moon in Gemini coming up on the 7th of December this week. So for my mutable signs, that is Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Pisces. You may want to be on the lookout for that, and that applies to your sun, moon, rising. It may get a little chaotic this week, but keep pushing through it, okay? So for the read of the week, what I drew was the Magician, the Hermit, Queen of Swords, Amazonite, and Tiger's Eye. So for a lot of y'all for this week, you're going to go through self-introspection, a journey of, discovering self and finding self. Also this week too, because we do have that full moon in Gemini, you have the Queen of Swords come out. Be careful with what you say and how you say it, okay? Be very, very careful. Be direct and blunt with some of the things that you want or need to say, okay? And of course, you have the Magician. The Magician is all about you have the magic. You get the choices of the things that you want to make or you want to come true, all right? Just remember you have all the tools in your hand. You are the Magician, you have the sword, the word is your bond. So think about that for this week. We'll go ahead and pull a little bit more. Also letting go of control, loosen your grip a little bit more, and overcoming your fears for this week. So one of the things that you should do for the full moon in Gemini is learn to let go of the things that, basically of control. Letting go of control and also overcoming your fears. And also self-sabotage as well is what Spirit keeps on telling me. So we're going to continue to pull. All right, Spirit, any other messages that we have for the week? Let's see what else we get. Okay. The world was that? Oh, I got the window out. So also for this week too, show yourself compassion, show yourself kindness, show yourself grace this week. A lot of you all feel like you have been in a space kind of where you are feeling sorry for yourself, or you're feeling like you're not worthy of certain things. Just give yourself time and space. You all, it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to learn. It's okay to be in a spot where you're not necessarily where you want to be at. But the issue is that you gotta give yourself compassion and grace this week. Also doing some self-care this week as well. Some of you all need to do some crown chakra work as well, because you had amethyst come out and you also had rainbow obadiah come out. Heal your heart and trust your intuition. So be a little more intuitive this week. And with that full moon in Gemini, it's going to open up that intuition a little bit more this week as well. So your third eye, your crown, really working on those for this week as well. With the Queen of Cups energy, you also have the Queen of Swords energy as well. As you all can see, they're facing each other, right? So you're going to have this conflict this week about being logical and being more abrasive this week, as opposed to being more kind and more compassionate and just being more to yourself. Use a little bit of each this week, okay? Use your discernment, use your intuition, right, to figure out the things that you need to do. Because on one hand, you cannot be where you don't have your voice being heard, and that Queen of Swords just kind of goes away. But on the other hand, you don't want to beat yourself up and give yourself self-pity or self-sabotage this week, okay? So using those to kind of balance this week. All right, also too, with the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups, you may have some contact with water signs or air signs this week. So it's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Gemini, Aquarius, or Libras this week. So maybe they're going to teach you like, hey, you got to learn how to be a little bit more direct, or hey, you got to be a little bit more gentle with yourself. Okay? You also, so you have 4 major Arcana cards come out this week, which is very, very interesting. So it's going to be a lot of movements and changes this week that could affect you long term. So I want you all to really use the time this week to be wise and to figure out what it is that you need to do as far as your emotions, spiritually, and everything else. Because I already told you all had the Magician and the Hermit come out. So it's going to be a lot of self-introspection this week. This also gives me very much Virgo energy as well. So, you know, using that to your advantage. Like I said, you had Temperance. Temperance and Queen of Cups are very similar. This is all about emotions. So giving yourself the time to balance. Okay, like don't focus too much on work. Have that balance of work-life balance or work-home balance or even love-life balance. So taking time for yourself, giving yourself love and compassion, giving other love and compassion. Very much that Temperance and Queen of Cups energy that I'm feeling right now too. And you also had the Sun come out. That's why I was telling y'all between the Magician and the Sun, I mean, you know, you pretty much have what you want in the palm of your hands. You just got to know your power and know how to use it. Okay, so be it in light, be a positive, stay positive within yourself and with the people around you. Even if you're in a tough situation or a tough spot, you always have the ability to change that via perspective. Okay, some of you all may also be doing some traveling, getting some very heavy wand energy, which is that fire energy. All right, so this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This message may be for you. Doing some traveling sometime soon, or making plans to travel really, really soon. Having some fast news come in as well this week. Also, too, this 9. So here we have the Eight of Wands, which is all about that spontaneous action, like things coming in, or maybe you'll see something within 8 days. So just, you know, just staying on top of what it is that you need to do. And like I said, with the Magician, the Sun, you know, you all have beautiful cards in here. You just have to learn how to use that energy to your advantage, okay? But you also have the 9 of Wands. I'm going to pull some clarity on the 9 of Wands because it could just mean a lot of things. But one of the main things that the 9 of Wands definitely brings is one of those things where you're tired, you're in a situation where it just feels like it's not going to end, or you just have given up hope. You're just tired. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, thank you, Spirit. You had an 8 of Cups in reverse when I was splitting. 8 of Cups in reverse. So some of you all may be leaving some sort of relationship, some sort of thing that is no longer serving you no more, because you're realizing either that person is not where you are and you have leveled up, you are in a space of healing, you're in a space of where you need to go better because you're on this next level of your spiritual journey, and that person's just not quite there yet. Whether it's a relationship, a soulmate, something along those lines, they're just not where you need to be, and you don't want to be stuck in the same space all over again, right? We're here on this earth to learn more about karmic cycles and how to control those patterns, right? You keep on going back to the same thing, you will get the same result. And I feel like the person that you was with was going back to those same things, or they went back to where they were, right? So I think it's very important. You have to learn how to leave that in the past. Okay. Let's pull a little bit more. I feel like this whole deck is, I don't know if it is. Let's see what else we get. All right, Spirit, any more clarity for the 9 of Wands? Spirit, please give me clarity for the 9 of Wands. One of the things, too, that you've been kind of worried about, because you have Pentacle energy coming out here, too. So you had the 9 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, and also the Page of Wands. Okay, so I feel like with this 9 of Wands energy, you've been worried about finances, you've been worried about work, you've been worried about career, like what's the next step for you, or what should you do in a certain situation. Spirit keeps on telling me the world is yours, which is right back to the Magician and Sun energy that we pulled out earlier. The world is yours. Especially with that 9 of Pentacles and that 4 of Pentacles energy coming out. You have to learn how to let it go and let your team handle it. They got it. You worried about it. It's not going to do anything for you. So if they told you we got it, they got it. Don't harbor over it. Don't overthink it. Don't do that to yourself. You're only going to make the situation worse. For you. Because it's already done. Ooh, chess. Police and the ambulance been everywhere today. I live by a firehouse, so. You also had, the two, well, I was meant to open that. So also with the Two of Cups, okay, this could be some sort of new business deal, a new friendship of some sort, even maybe a new like soulmate of some along those lines that you have met. That'll be coming your way to kind of teach you some things and have you learning some things too, okay? All right. Also, too, you have the Page of Wands come out and the Knight of Wands come out. Very much, a lot of fire energy in this reading, dog. Okay. So with the Page of Wands, usually when the Page of Wands comes out, it's like somebody going through the experimental phase. You're just trying a lot of things or seeing a lot of things or doing a lot of things to kind of figure out what it is that you need to do. And also, too, with these two, this is very much fire energy, too. So if you've been meeting a lot of fire signs, this also may be for you as well. And, you know, sometimes when you meet a lot of fire signs, it's usually telling you that you need a little bit more spontaneity in your life, a little bit more adventure in your life. So some of you all may need a little bit of a difference of routine in your life during this time. So you may be getting a lot of people that are fire signs or have fire-like energy. Okay? So with the Page of Wands, it's like this person, you are going through this experimental phase of trying to figure out what it is that you need to do next. Like, what am I supposed to be doing? Or what are some of the things that I need to work on or do? And then you also have the Knight of Wands come out too. The only thing I will tell you about the Knight of Wands is that sometimes it moves too quickly. So you gotta have the discernment. Thank you, Spirit. You gotta have the discernment to decide whether that is going to work for you or not. If it's too fast for you and you're not comfortable, and sometimes, you know what though? Thank you, Lord. Sometimes you do need that comfort, that discomfort to grow and to heal. So sometimes things may be moving too fast for you, or you think you may have some sort. You have asked for healing. You have asked for abundance. You have asked for prosperity and the things that you want. But sometimes you all get this imposter syndrome where you think you're not meant for it, or it's moving too fast for you, or sometimes things move quickly because it's uncomfortable. It's sometimes with our comfort comes with change and healing and growth. So you have to learn how to embrace it. And sometimes it's going to move. No, it's going to move the pace no matter what you think the pace should be. Okay? Sometimes you got to learn how to ride the ride. All right? Even though this man, he looked all confused and stuff. He like, what the hell is going on? But that's all right because, you know, God's got him. His horse looks very assured that he's going to get to where he needs to get to. And if you notice, he also has that wand to help him stabilize, right? Ooh, I ain't never seen a card like this before. Thank you, Spirit. The wand is there to stabilize him. So even if it seems like it's a very like bumpy, fast ride, you still have your wand there to stabilize you, and the horse is there to carry you through where you need to go through the next step. Thank you. I know that's right. This week, you all, please. Actually, it was the devil reverse. I'm sorry. Please, this week, especially during this full moon, I want you all to do a lot of releasing and some shadow work this week. I'm looking at my altar because the candle is going nuts over here. So I want you all to do some shadow work this week. If you can, take the opportunity to do some things. And basically with shadow work, for those of y'all who do not know what shadow work is, because some people just don't know, okay? Shadow work essentially are things that trigger you or things, the not so pretty side of you. And I hate really saying it that way because, or I don't like saying it that way, because it makes everybody who they are, right? And so you find the things that trigger you, or the traumas that you've kind of hidden in your subconscious. And you take the time to go through that, take the time to learn about those triggers and using skills to help with that. And also, too, what you can do is incorporate that, taking the things you don't necessarily like about yourself and incorporate that to be a more powerful you. Okay, so I really want you all to do some shadow work this week. They do have journal prompts that are excellent that I found on Google. That was good. So that, or if you're seeing a therapist of some sort, they also do some forms of shadow work, but it's called something different. So, all right. You also, too, remember I was telling you earlier, it was about something about a career. You was worried about it, and you're tired. You're just trying to figure out what's next. Let me tell you something. Spirit said there's going to be a new opportunity for you. There's going to be a new level unlocked for you. So don't worry about anything petty that is happening now, or what you think should happen now. Or maybe you already had your blessing that just happened. Okay? So don't worry about the things that are going on. Don't worry about that, because that new open opportunity is going to be coming your way. Okay? The Ace of Pentacles. New opportunity, new window, new blessing walking in. There's your road right there. And then you also have a mountain in the back. So either for some of you all, either you have come over an obstacle or you will go through an obstacle. Either you're going to climb the mountain, you just came down the mountain, okay? Excuse me. Also, too, it could be like the mountain is behind you. Like, so it's behind you. Like the thing that you've went through, the thing that hindered you is behind you, because the mountain is back there. So you're walking through this opportunity, this blessing that Spirit has provided for you. Okay? So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right, Spirit, any last messages? Any last messages? Okay. Remember I was telling you all to give yourself compassion and grace this week. Find peace within. Take time to do some meditation, do some self-work, self-reflection. You also have the Hermit come out too. So doing some work and self-reflection this week. I feel like this is like the read for December in general. Because there's a lot. There's a lot going on for December. So I feel like this is like the read for December, to be honest. You also have, and this keeps on coming out, Lapis Lazuli. Some of y'all need to make a decision and work on that throat chakra too. Throat chakra, I'm sorry. Y'all got some work to do. Especially if you want to be ready for 2023. Y'all got some work to do. Yeah, I got some work to do. Spirit also says boundaries. Work on your boundaries this week. What you will and won't tolerate. Work on boundaries this week. All right, any other lasting messages coming from Tarot? Because I may not have to pull. All right. Once again, fire energy. Queen of Wands. Being confident in yourself and believing in yourself. You basically had all the queens come out, but Queen of Pentacles this week. You had Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, and Queen of Swords. Y'all need to be working on your God's energy, your feminine energy, your queen energy this week too. Okay? And then you have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Don't worry. Thank you, Lord. Don't worry about any of this materialistic shit. I really hate saying it that way, because we are on the earth where, you know, materials are important. It's how we live, right? But if you pray about it and God said, I got you, they got you. What does it that say? Don't pray and worry. Like, you have to learn how to be like, you know what? It's done. It's done. Whatever it's done is for my highest good. We're going to end it there. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you all have a great, great week. And I will see you all, child. No, I ain't going to sit per se next week because it might not be. But like I said before, we got that full moon of Gemini coming up. So take advantage of that full moon, charge those crystals, all that great stuff. You know what to do on the full moon. All right. Have a great one. I will see you all when I see you all. Bye, y'all.